George Orwell once said, "Each generation imagines itself to be more intelligent than the one that went before it, and wiser than the one that comes after it."
It was a generational home.
Oh, you, man.
I'm just
saying,
that's what I'm hearing.
Built by Reverend John T. Henning.
See, that scares me.
That was a people.
There's something about it, I call it like the heart of the house.
There's like 8 different things over there saying Josh and Josh.
Something, that little, hairs on the back of your neck kind of feeling, and that I cannot explain.
Dude, what? You did it again.
Looking for the historical significance of Henning House and trying to find out why people are claiming it is haunted, we were able to meet with Miss Kat Godsey, Assistant Director of the Brimstone Historical Society, and she wanted to share the history that she knew and the experiences that she had.
So it was built by Reverend John T. Henning, and he's a reverend of the Henning United Methodist Church, one of the first churches in Sulphur. So this house was, it was a family home. It was a generational home. It stayed in their family for many, many years.
And the more Kat shared, the more I realized the significance of the Henning family in the area.
They did a lot in terms of like the community, bringing people together. They also ran the telephone company over here, so they're big, communications family and everything.
So were they one of the original families in Sulphur?
Yes, they were. Mm-hmm.
Okay, were they the original family?
They were pretty close as you could get. It was big industry, big mining town and everything. But when we're talking about people who are kind of higher up in society and everything, they were those folks.
Henning House, Sulphur, Louisiana, now the Henning Cultural Center, built circa 1910. This house is very old in the original part, and it has been added on to. Stories that we've heard about this location are pencils rolling across tables onto the floor by themselves, the elevator getting stuck shut, the elevator opening on its own. Why are we here?
Why are you guys here? That's a great question. Fairly often, some of the first things that people ask me about this house when they come to visit is, are we haunted? It just has that look,
Right.
From the outside, the inside, you get kind of like this energy when you come in here.
Definitely.
And I would say that, it's a beautiful community hub, but outside of that, there's definitely something to this house. I can't explain it. I don't know what it is, but there is a lot of energy here, as far as I can tell.
Okay. Have you ever had any experiences of the paranormal kind that you would consider an activity of a haunting?
I have a hard time knowing what that is exactly, but to me, I would say that my closest experience that I can remember having here that really stuck out to me is just one particular time, and I was talking to you guys about it earlier, about how one of the rooms in this house to me seems a little bit more energetic than others. There's something about it, I call it like the heart of the house.
That'd be this room right here.
This room right here, this mantle room. There have been more than one time actually that I've just walked in there, and sometimes I'm the curator. I work here, 6 hours a day. I walk around sometimes and just sit and, enjoy the art myself, But I have multiple times just sat in there and just gotten a chill out of nowhere. Just this sense, and just something, that little, hairs on the back of your neck kind of feeling, and that I cannot explain.
This location is one that we have been asked to do by multiple people. And tonight we have the opportunity to explore the entire area. There used to be a funeral home on the premises right next door. There was a mortuary, there was embalming. Everything that you can imagine with a funeral home happened on this premises. We heard a story about a pencil moving on its own.
That was one of Tom's investigative teams. I believe that he said that happened in the Mines house.
Okay. What if that happened tonight? How would you feel?
Oh,
If you watched it with your own
be
eyes.
super excited. I'd
you?
personally be excited,
Okay.
just because I kind of tend to lean towards just the non-spiritual side, for myself personally. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a skeptic, but it doesn't mean that I rule things out. So I would be pretty thrilled about it personally.
For sure. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Henning House, Sulphur, Louisiana, now known as the Henning Cultural Center. It was the historic home of Reverend John T. Henning, built in 1911. With such an expansive, massive place, we have a long night ahead of us. And the stories that we've been told of intrigue and wonder only make us want to explore further. Kat shared another story with us about the elevator inside.
So this house has been added on to. I know we're in the original section now, but the new part has an elevator, right? This is a 2-story building.
Yes.
So a lot of times, especially with electronics and newer electronics in an older home, you'll find lights flicker, especially radios, like they'll turn on and off, the volumes will change on you. Has anything like that ever happened?
So, our elevator's interesting. In fact, one of the more common questions we get is, as I'm standing there talking at the front desk to people, the door will open on its own. Okay. And whether that's a firmware update or whatever, it didn't always do that. But the first thing people ask is, do you have a ghost? And it's kind of funny because I always want to tell them about it, which is that I didn't know this for years, but I was told by a city official who worked for the city of Sulphur that our elevator is haunted by Old Man Burton.
Okay.
So,
who was Old Man Burton?
I don't remember his history. I'm the art person, but if you go look him up, I mean, he's got the Burton Coliseum named after him. So he was a pretty influential person in Southwest Louisiana.
What Kat is referring to is Mr. William Thomas Burton, also known as W.T. Burton. He was a philanthropist who supported many youth programs. He donated a parcel of land south of Lake Charles to build a facility to hold livestock shows. This building is known as the Burton Coliseum. It is a one-of-a-kind arena that contains a domed roof and stands 105 feet from the floor to the top. The Burton Complex serves many purposes and is the only arena of its kind between Houston and New Orleans. Is Mr. William Thomas Burton, philanthropist and businessman who died in 1974, reaching out from beyond the grave to effect an elevator. You decide.
I don't know what his connection is with the Henning house in particular. I don't know why that person told me that it was Old Man Burton, but she told me in all sincerity. So it was really, really interesting. And I do like to tell people that because it's just one of those little things that gets passed along, And that elevator, it gets kind of creepy at times. I've gotten stuck in there a couple times on my own, did not like it.
Stuck in there
like as in the door shut and it shut down and I could not get out.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. The first time it happened, Tom had to come rescue me, and then the second time it happened, I was not a fan of it, more so than the first time, so I just pushed it open on my own. I got out, okay. But, so that elevator is a little squirrely.
Okay. So, Old Man Burton, Mr. Henning. Hopefully we can make contact with you guys tonight. That was excellent.
Cool.
The original Mr. Henning built this property and was one of the original founders of Sulphur, Louisiana. This was his home. Tonight, we're going to take a trip into history and try and make contact with him and see if he is still here or if it's somebody else. Come join us.
We begin the night in the main building all together as a group, trying to make contact, and we hear some acknowledgement come across the S-box that we were not expecting.
Is the speaker on?
Whoa. Josh was asking you.
Yeah.
Can you tell me your name? Who? Did it say Josh?
It sounded like it said Josh.
It did. Female voice.
Those people voice.
In the moment, we heard the voice say Josh. Tell us what you think.
I think you said my name. Can you say my name again?
I know it's not, but it's just me probably, but it's like, there's like 8 different things over there saying Josh. Right.
Oh, you, man.
I'm just
You know, like,
that's what I'm hearing.
I hear that. I can sound like I hear the whispers, but better not.
Can you, is that what's happening? If it is, can you say Josh a whole bunch of times?
Are you happy? Oh man. See that scares me.
That was a deep one.
And then,
I heard that.
Yeah. That was like a footstep, right?
No, I heard something down the hall.
The arm.
It was like somebody, I don't know. Is the door locked? Are the doors locked downstairs? Huh?
We didn't like it.
And it's not.
The front door's locked, not locked.
The downstairs doors. It sounded like somebody was either down the hallway or downstairs.
I had a good question. Let's see.
I did tell him, I've heard footsteps up here before at night. Like I hear them.
Yeah, but I hear, it's like it's coming from the elevator area, but it's like it's downstairs.
You also have to remember that we shut off the air conditioner, so it's warming up in here, it's very humid inside.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But it wasn't like a door, it wasn't like the wood creaking. It sounded like a metallic noise.
and while Roger and myself go to check and make sure the front doors are locked, the team continues questioning.
Mr. Henning, are you with us? What is-
That's a mid voice, yes.
Yes. And not on numbers that you've been like hearing from me, so that's pretty clear.
And when Roger and I return, we share what we experienced going downstairs.
So, something really weird. Me and Roger went to the elevator, and the elevator was on the first floor. But we were all up here, and Amanda and Roger went down and came back up. So the elevator was up whenever they got on the elevator. Real quick. So, interesting. We were going downstairs to check on the doors and the cameras, and everybody's upstairs, and the elevator was at the bottom.
We had to call it to the second.
We had to call the elevator up to the second floor, so I don't know. That was interesting.
And while we're making a round downstairs, checking all the things, something happens that we cannot explain.
What the f***? So the elevator just opened on its own.
So we try to recreate this experience of the door opening on its own, but nothing answers the call.
Mr. Brack? Killer Dealer? Are y'all with us? If somebody from the other side is making the elevator open, can you make it open right now?
Here is the static cam footage of Roger and myself coming downstairs. And watch, while we're downstairs, the elevator is called upon by something unseen. And as you can see, we are in the other room across the building. We were nowhere near the elevator able to push the button. And as we come to inspect, we find no one anywhere around.
So the elevator opened on its own. The elevator also went downstairs on its own. That was weird. I think that was weirder than the door opening. Yeah, so.
The cat offers up a reason for at least one of these strange occurrences.
So, something really weird. Me and Roger went to the elevator, and the elevator was on the first floor. But we were all up here, and Amanda and Roger went down and came back up. So the elevator was up whenever they got off the elevator.
I can confirm it does that for express students. It does go back down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah.
Because when he had to call it up, I'm like, shit, did somebody...
That's one of the reasons I don't like working here, because like you'll, it'll just go back down on its own and you'll hear it. It freaks me out.
Yeah, we were downstairs and that door opened.
Yep.
And then it closed. So we did a little small session. Nobody would open the door for us the second time.
So we decide to split up. Paul and Josh remain upstairs while the rest of us move downstairs. However, when we arrive downstairs, we find something very strange. Amanda has an alarm going off on her phone that was not set.
Got a red down here with all this junk going on.
Okay, but this was already going off whenever we came in.
Yeah.
I do have a potential alarm set for 11:01, but it just turned 11:01, which means it was going off at before 11:01.
At 10:54.
No. Well, okay, potentially, I guess, but I never have those set. Okay, that alarm thing is weird.
That was really weird. That was really weird. If you don't, and I believe you on that, then you don't normally set an alarm at 10:45 at night.
Well, it is on there, so at one point in time, I have had it.
Right.
But I didn't, my alarms, you know how sometimes like you set your alarm and it's like AM and you think it's,
Yes.
you think it's AM and it's accidentally, you'll set it for PM.
Right.
You know, but
I don't make those mistakes. Yeah.
my alarm this morning was for 5 o'clock and 5:30. Not even, nowhere's close to 10:45 or 10:54 or 11 o'clock or 11:01.
See, that's just weird. That's just weird.
And that's not gone off like ever. I don't even know why I have alarms set that late.
Okay. All right, let's go next door with Miss Cat.
While myself, Roger, Amanda, and Kat make our way to the house that's on the property where workers used to stay, Paul and Josh remain upstairs, and they receive no evidence at this time. Focusing our energies in the workers' quarters, Amanda, Roger, myself, and Kat find some evidence that we have a hard time debunking.
Is there anybody here with us?
Back where?
Like, I just feel like there's something behind me. I feel like I can't hardly breathe, like choking almost, not that borderline. See it, you hear it? Like it's,
You don't like it in here?
Like, I'm seeing the darkness right up here, like I'm blacking out a little bit. Like, that's what I'm.
Go walk over there. See how it feels. It feels different over here than it does over there.
Did you like your job?
Yeah. Yeah, it's lighter over here.
Okay, now walk back over here and tell me where you feel it, where you feel the like the wall or whatever. Yeah. Me too. Yeah.
Like red,
Yeah.
with tracking.
Yeah.
Oh, so it might
It's
have been
hot.
some of their families.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I walk right here, I actually had to turn around.
Yeah, it's hot right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Come stand over here where I can feel. No, it's really like, and it's not hot here, but it's hot like right here.
Yeah.
But when you cross, like right here, it's like something's on your lungs. Like, cool. There it is. 4.8, 5.5.
And it's sustaining.
That's impressive.
I don't know if you can see that.
That's impressive. That was 5.5. So we decide to do an S-Box session, and we get an answer that Kat was not ready for. So this is Kat. She works here. I think you know her. Can you tell her hello?
I couldn't make it out.
I didn't either. It was 2 words, 3
Mhm.
words. You make that out?
Yeah.
Do you know Kat? Can you tell her hello? At this point, you can visibly see Kat become uneasy as she realizes everything she is hearing is real. What's Kat's full name? First name?
I heard Cat Adams.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Kat Adams? Is that a
No.
name to you?
I heard Kitty.
Yeah.
Is that your nickname?
People call me that. Okay.
Did you say Kitty? With the energy in the room extremely high, Amanda suggests we get the SLS camera and come back. But we decide to leave a laser on the table.
I think we need to bring the stick figure thing in here.
SLS?
I feel electricity in my hand.
Okay, I agree with that.
I just got a pretty strong electromagnetic field that sustained itself right here.
Did you?
Yeah, and it went away.
What did it go to?
To 0.55 picotesla.
That's pretty good.
The alarm goes off at 0.4.
That's pretty good. So let's all leave Kat here and let's go get the SLS camera mounted. Multiply yourself when you have a camera on you the whole time.
You're trying to make me quit. That's
We got a camera on you the whole time. You're going to be just
yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. So yeah, feel free to roll that around. We'll be back in a minute. And while we're gone, outside on the porch, there is a footstep captured on audio near the camera. Listen closely.
What? No, I think we're leaving it.
Leaving Paul and Roger in the workers' quarters, something happens that has never been captured on camera. Paul said that maybe I was right.
Were you a miner? Maybe Marcus was right. Maybe Marcus was right. Maybe Marcus was right and he said Cat needs to be with us.
This never-before captured footage is something we had to share.
Maybe Marcus was right.
Receiving no evidence at this time, Paul and Roger leave the workers' quarters with the camera running, watching the laser light to see if it moved. We captured 2 unidentified noises, a repeat of the previous footstep that we had heard, and a strange noise that we cannot explain. Let us know in the comments what you think it could be. Returning to the workers' quarters with the SLS camera, we begin a session, and we capture a figure in the Christmas tree near Cat.
There's definitely something there because, like, it just didn't begin where your hand was up here, but on here it showed your hand down by your side. There's definitely something. We knew you were there. See, that's all you had to do. Sitting on the, like, up by the fireplace.
No.
Oh, no, it's on the Christmas tree. It's on the Christmas tree.
Seeing this figure appear causes excitement, and also captures Paul's attention outside on the porch.
Yes, sulfur was named after the element sulfur because there was a huge mine here that mined sulfur in the early 1900s. Anyway, they're doing an SLS camera and SBOX session out here, so I'm going to come bug them. Okay, so we're outside the mine's house. Oh, wait.
We knew you were there. See, that's all you had to do. Sitting on the, like, up by the fireplace.
It's like on the edge of the mantle.
No.
Oh, no, it's on the Christmas tree. It's on the Christmas tree.
You like Christmas?
Look how he's got his legs crossed. He's
We just had to call it out.
It is sitting on top of the Christmas tree.
Holy shit.
And then, just like that, it's gone.
Made too much of a fuss about it.
Yeah. Oh, we're excited. Come back to
Okay.
us. Man. Well, okay, well then back to the plan.
Back to the plan.
So we're outside. We're going to let Kat go in. She's got the S-Box in there and the SLS camera is on her. So we're going to let her do her thing because apparently they really like her and not us. See you in a little bit.
But I'm just going to say it again. We know you're here because I saw you.
And it doesn't take long with Kat being by herself for the image to reappear.
Do you remember my name?
Why are you so far away from the tree, Kat?
Yeah, get
Back up.
back up to it.
Oh,
You're like
Get in
way
front of
away
it.
now. What
I'm
you?
sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't mind you.
Okay, do this. Take your left hand and hold it closer to your face a little bit. Right there. No, I mean, like you're gonna high five. There you go. Can you reach out and touch her hand? You're patting him.
You slap him in the face.
She's trying to, yeah. Can you reach out and touch Kat's hand?
Oh, he's kicking you.
Yeah, yeah.
He's kicking his foot.
He's like, get off me.
Did you have a wife?
He went away.
Oh.
You asked that question. He's like, fuck you.
If it's a difficult topic, I'm sorry.
Wow. That was like instant.
Yep.
That's awesome, though.
Oopsie, and I just got goosebumps too.
Yeah.
That was very cool. That was very cool.
And just like that, all activity in the workers' quarters ceased. Was it because of the question Kat asked, or something else? You decide. Meanwhile, back in the main house, Josh goes upstairs alone to have an S-Box session when he hears a noise and gets frightened. So he decides to go and get Roger downstairs to come back with him. And the evidence they capture is very interesting.
I can't wait. I was freaked the fuck out. And I stood right here. Then I set it down. And I had it running. And then I picked it back up and I was right here. And I heard what I heard. It came from over here. But it wasn't that. Was that you trying to mess with me? You knew I'm scared? That was a yes.
That was a yes.
Oh my God. Did you think that was funny? That's between 14 and 15. It's picking up something there.
While Josh does try to debunk this as a radio station they're picking up, the words do sound as though the female is saying that she enjoyed scaring him so much. Listen again and let us know what you think.
Did you think that was funny? Tell me your name.
Boss?
Was this the boss of the workers outside? Or something else? You decide. There are two other pieces of evidence we would like to share with you. One, there is a closet upstairs that had a negative energy that we could feel. So we took turns in there. And Amanda received a word, but Paul received the most evidence in there. I received nothing.
Can you put a word on there?
Cross.
Crops? As in like farm?
This is a creepy little closet. Are you trapped in here? I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to say hi. Maybe tell your story. Have you ever had something happen in here?
And two, the elevator downstairs that opened multiple times on its own at one point opened, and several orbs appeared, but one appears to fly into the elevator right before the door closes. Is this leftover energy from someone getting on the elevator to go upstairs? You decide. Henning House in Sulphur, Louisiana, named after the sulfur mines where workers gave their lives to mine this product. This location was their home. Are they still here? Are we speaking to Mr. Henning himself? Or was all of this residual energy from something we don't know about? All of these questions remain without answers. What do you think?
Maybe Marcus was right.